Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So I'm here today to do an unboxing of the Bite Astrology Lip Kit, or Astrology by Bite as they're calling it. It's the mini version of the Amuse Bouche lipsticks that they've designed for each of the star signs. It's just come out as of right now. And it comes like this. It has a sheet which has all the different star signs as well as the colours that's been selected for each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you them all, and then I'm going to do swatches, and I'm also going to put them on my lips so you can see what they look like. So these lipsticks I find are a great formula. I love Bite lipsticks. So I was really keen to get this when it came out. I don't think all the horoscopes colours have even been released yet, so by getting this set or even just watching this video you'll get to see some of the shades that are going to come out in the future. There's actually 13 shades in here, which might seem slightly odd as there are of course only 12 horoscopes. What they've done for Gemini, they've split it. So when they released Gemini, they released two shades, a kind of nude shade and like a red shade, but they put the two of them together in a lipstick, which I wasn't that keen on because it's not that easy to apply a lipstick that's divided in two across your lips. It's just, to me, it doesn't really make that much sense. Yes, it's different, but not something that appeals to me. So instead of doing it again as a combined lipstick, they've done it as two completely different shades, which I'm pleased with. I'm actually going to start off with Gemini. That's my star sign, so I thought it might be a good place to start, and then we'll go with all the others. And let me know in the comments underneath what's your star sign and which of these colours do you like the best. I'm not sure if all the colours are going to work for me, but I'm certainly going to try them all. So here's one of the Gemini lipsticks. You can just see, if I can get that to focus, you can hopefully just see the little star sign symbol there, little twist up, and they're all the mini lipsticks. And like I said, this is the nude Gemini shade. So it's a nice kind of neutral nude. I think it'd suit probably most people's skin type. And I'll just do a little swatch here as well. So you can just see that there. I'm going to take the colour off and then apply the next one, and we'll see how they work out. So this is the next Gemini shade. Again, it's got the little symbol on there, and this is like a bright red for the two different signs of the Gemini sign. Kind of split personality and all that. I guess maybe I can be like that sometimes. See, that's like super bright, the complete difference in contrast to the other Gemini shade. And the little swatch I'll do here, you can just see that's the kind of super bright red there. What do we think? It's quite good at making your teeth look whiter, I'll give them that. So as I said on the paper here, you can just see that is Gemini. Duality, adaptable and fun. I'd agree with that. Next I'm going to try out Taurus. There's the little symbol for that and the little lipstick. Oh, now I really quite like that. That's another kind of shade that I think will work well for quite a lot of people. It's kind of a really kind of pretty mauvey colour. I'll just do a little swatch of that for you as well. Really kind of like this one. I think this will be one of my favourites. Like I said, that was Taurus. Sort of looks like a different shade on here, really. A little bit to me anyway. And they are devoted, sensuous and beauty loving. Next, we're going to have a look at Aries. Actually, it's very bright. This is like a really kind of orangey reddish colour, super super bright, really like out there. Again, makes your teeth look pretty white though, don't you think? So I quite like this shade actually. It's not something, I don't think I'd picked it out myself, but I actually quite like it. So I'll just show you. This is the swatch there on the end, Aries. And Aries, we can see here, are courageous, determined and confident. Well, you'd have to be confident, you're going to wear a super bright lip. Next up, we're on to Pisces, which is this kind of shade. Kind of almost like a browny, rusty kind of colour. Oh, it looks different on the lips. Oh, I don't even know what to call that colour. I quite like it though. Maybe more of a corally? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what to call this colour. Quite like it. Again, another colour I wouldn't pick up. This is one great thing about getting like a selection set like this. You get to try colours you wouldn't otherwise. But as I said, this is Pisces and it's this little one on the end. What are we thinking of that? I'd be interested to know as well what you all kind of think about the colour that's been selected for your star sign. Personally, I get where they're going with Gemini, the split personality, different moods, that kind of thing. I'm a bit like that, but I'm not sure personally I'd have gone for that shade of nude or that shade of red if I'd have been choosing for myself. But let's get through them all and I'll let you know my favourites at the end. And Pisces, we can see, is right here. And Pisces are compassionate, artistic, and intuitive. Next up, we're on to Aquarius. So of course, a water sign. You can just see their little symbol there. See, I really like this purple. This is really cool. I think this might turn out to be one of my favourites, and there is Aquarius just on the end there. I'm kind of going to save the darkest shades to last, because otherwise I think they're going to be a nightmare to sort of get off my lips to try the next colour on. This next one is a super vibrant pink. This is for Sagittarius, and you can just see their little symbol here. It's super bright. I quite like it. That's really nice. It's a really nice pink. And this is Sagittarius. For some reason these are going further round around my arm. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But yeah, this is Sagittarius. See, one thing I love about By Beauty lipsticks is that they kind of wear down to a stain and then last a long time. But now I'm discovering, because I'm having to kind of clean them off so I can show you the next one, that actually it's not always a great thing when you're trying out lipsticks, because you kind of can't get rid of them. So I'm trying my best. Oil-based cleanser, hope it works. Aquarius, I'll just show you there. Progressive, original and independent. Now we are on to Scorpio, which is a super orangey red. Really orange, in fact. Let's try it out. And here we have it at the end. Scorpio. Scorpio is just here. And Scorpios are seductive, exciting and analytical. Interesting mix there, Scorpio. Now we're on to Libra, which is this kind of dark brown, and their little symbol is there. Not so sure this colour works with my skin tone. But something different to try out, and it's just there. So that was Libra. Libra, they are balanced, social and elegant. Next up, Virgo. And Virgo have got this rather pretty shade, and you've got their little symbol there. It's a pretty red. Which is just here. And Virgo, humble, disciplined and organised. Then we have Leo, and Leo, you've got a rather interesting shade. This is like a kind of gold colour. And I think this would be quite pretty as like a topper for another lipstick as well. I'm hoping you can make it out. It's actually quite a subtle colour, much more subtle than I expected. Like I said, it might actually work more as a better kind of topper for another lipstick rather than on its own. Although you can, of course, wear it like this. And it's just this one at the end. You can just about make that out. And there we have Leo. It looks a lot kind of stronger, thicker, bolder colour on there. And Leos are bold, dramatic and charismatic. And I'm not sure this is that dramatic a colour. What do we think? It's just not really showing up that well, and I have kind of gone over and done quite a few coats, which isn't something you normally need to do with these lipsticks. So like I said, I think it's just more of a subtle effect. Unless you've got really pale lips, then perhaps it would show out a little bit more. Hard to get rid of those last little bits of glitter, really. Then we're on to the star sign Cancer, and this is their little symbol here. Very pretty though, you can just see it's this one at the end. I quite like that. That is Cancer. Cancer is just here on the end. And Cancer, it's nurturing, caring and feminine. And this is quite a feminine colour, I would say. Lovely. And last but by no means least is Capricorn. I've left this to last just because it's super dark and I was worried I'd kind of get it off afterwards. There's their little symbol there, and let's see what this one looks like when it's on. So this is Capricorn. It's super dark and kind of gothic-y, I guess, almost. I mean, I think it's probably way too dark for me in my skin tone, although maybe something fun with some bold makeup, something very different though, so that's pretty cool. That's Capricorn. As I said, please leave me comments underneath. I'd like to know what you think about the shade that's been selected for your star sign. I'm gonna just go through all the swatches I've done with you now and just let you know kind of my favorites from the collection. So we started up here with the light Gemini shade and the red Gemini shade, which they're okay, but kind of nothing special as far as colours go for me personally. I then went in with Taurus, which I think's really pretty. We've got Aries and Pisces. Then we've got Aquarius, which I really liked. We've got Sagittarius, another one I really quite liked. Then we've got Scorpio, which was quite fun, but again, not really something I'd probably reach for. Libra, which is this like brownish shade. Again, I don't really think quite for me. Virgo was pretty kind of pretty and neutrally. Leo, our kind of gold shade here, was not really kind of showing up for me that much, but again, I think it might be quite a nice topper. Cancer was this kind of shade, again quite neutral and pretty. And finally Aquarius, which I'm wearing now, which like I said, I'm like, in some ways I really like it, something really different. In other ways I'm like, well, that lipstick's way too dark, what are you doing? I don't know what I think of this shade. But as a whole, I really like this set. I love all the colours that are included. I like that they're all you know, corresponding to these different star signs. I think it's fun and different and a great way to try this many lipsticks without kind of having to shell out for the full sizes. This set retails for $75 US in the US. I picked it up while I was on holiday in the US, and you can of course get it in Canada as well because Bite Beauty are from Canada. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more of my unboxings. I've got lots of Christmas gifts behind me. I'll be putting up lots of new Christmas videos. I've also got loads of other Bite Beauty products. I'm slightly obsessed with them. So if you want to see some Bite Beauty videos, let me know. Leave me a comment underneath. So thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!